Good morning, guys. You're back with Trading Armor. It's 4:15 a.m. on November 9th. It's Monday. I just took a trade with Sndl, a winning trade. What happened was I opened up Webull around 4 a.m. The pre-market top gainers, Sndl, was at the top. I pull it up on my trade page, and it's already past these two candles. And this candle's already past the top of this candle. Otherwise, I probably would have bought for the break of that candle. But it was already past the first two candles, and I don't like to buy after two green candles. So I was waiting for a pullback. And then when I saw this flush down and then this candle start to form, I said, I'll buy for the break of this candle. So that'd be 54 cents. I think the bid was at 55, so that's when I got filled at 55 cents. I have it on video. Let me show you. Let's see, should be this one, I think. No, that's too short. Okay, I wasn't able to commentate over because it's so early. All right, so yeah, so this is basically when I pulled it up. So it's too late to get in at that point. So let's fast forward a little bit. Well, just watch how quickly this thing flushed down. I'm checking the daily chart, which I wasn't in love with it, but this looked so nice, and there was crazy amounts of volume, and the spread was nice and small. That's a big problem with trading at this time, because the spread was like 1 and 2 cents. I decided that, if this pattern forms, I'll take a trade. So I was looking for like a 50% retracement. So I wanted the price to come back to about this level. So look, it's already down like 20 cents from the high. And these you have to buy 100 shares of at the minimum, which is way more than my $15 thing. So I had to put it in with the trade widget. And you see the limit price is really high. That doesn't matter. It's going to give me the best available price. You just have to have it above the current price. All right, so I'm keeping an eye on this candle. Just fast forward a little bit. And this candle's almost done forming, and I like how small it is. So I say to myself, if the next candle breaks the high of this one, then I'll put in a buy order. This one opened up a little higher, and the high of this candle was 53 cents. So as soon as I saw 54, I was ready to buy, and then my stop loss would be right here at 50 cents. Or the break of 50 cents. And he gave me that warning just because of this. But you see where it filled me right at 55, which is probably where the bid, or actually no, I put it in a limit. So that must have been like the best available price. Yeah, and there's the bid at 55, so same thing. And you see it goes up right away. And, I start selling half off pretty quickly, because ideally what I want this to do is to have this pullback and then shoot back up. But there's no guarantee of that, and you'll see what happened. So I'm selling half, that I sold half again, as I see that I'm in the green here. And even like a couple of cents on 100 shares, that's $2. So that's pretty good. For, this is like a $55 trade, so I ended up making over 4% in just these like few candles. So notice when it goes to 60, now, I know that's a point of resistance, so I'm thinking, well, I'd love to see it go over 60. Then I'll hang out, with my remaining shares. I like to leave like 1/10 or so of my shares in there just to ride it out. But watch what happens after the 60. It starts to come back down. I think I was just getting ready. Since I'm in the green, I was getting my kind of stop loss line in place. I didn't like that it went to 60 and it starts coming back down, because if this thing was still really strong, it would go back up over 60. So I'm thinking this thing's, not so strong, at least right here. And then I start selling off half again while I can still make some more money, instead of letting it come all the way down to my entry. I still have 7 shares, so what would that be? 7% of my original position. And once this candle opens up lower than this, now I'm thinking that this thing's going to come back down. So I start thinking, should I even wait till it gets to my break even, because it's looking kind of weak. If this thing was really strong at this point, it would shoot up. I'm into scalping and momentum, right? So the momentum is leaving in this trade. I don't want to hang around. I'm not trying to swing this thing or hold on to it all morning or anything like that. So kind of like once the move is over, I'm out. I don't really care what happens afterwards. So that's where I get out, because at this point I figured this thing's going to come back down to my stop, and it pretty much did. Let me show you here. I think it went back up again, but that's okay. It's not part of my plan yet. So let's see. We had the 2 red candles and the third one was forming. There's the 2 red candles, and my position was at like 55. So my strategy is when, I'm already in the green, if it comes back down to my break even, to get out. So I would have had to get out in my break even, and I would have left a little profit on the table. And I think this thing is probably up now again. No, it's not. So yeah, now it's down to 52 cents. So this is like all backside, and you can't really tell that until the first pullback fails, and that's what this was. So luckily I was able to get some profit. This would not have worked if the spread was really big. So you have to definitely check that. If the spread's like 5-10 cents, it would have been very hard, because even if you bought when this candle broke the high of this candle, you would have got filled near the top of this candle. So that's super duper important, and something I really just recently figured out, because it doesn't happen much later in the pre-market, or definitely during the day on these high volume stocks. But I mean, check out the volume on this thing. These are 1-minute candles. It's 4 in the morning. Almost 150,000 shares trading, almost 500,000 shares trading here, over 500,000. I mean, it's crazy. So I just felt like this is something I can't pass up. So this doesn't happen every day. And don't think just because like one of these cheap stocks pops up on the top gainers list that you're going to be able to nail some profit like that. And I ended up making like $2.27 off of this, which is 4.1% return. There it is right there. You can see I only ever traded this thing today. So this is all just from that trade. And it took a total of 2 minutes, essentially 2.5 minutes, to make don't pay attention to the dollar size. My day trading account is right here. This is because I'm holding some long-term investment stocks, but this is what I'm actually day trading with. It's just this right here. So $2.27 gain is good for account this size. And like I said, it was a $55 trade. So that's over 4%. I'll take that. You can't get that every day. I wish you could. This is my trade tracker, and you can see the trade right here. It really bumped my account back up. The past 2 weeks have been crazy, and it's been really hard to get into a good trade. So I've just been real careful trying to keep my losses small. I did much better at that last week than I did the first week that I was trading this plan. So I kind of knocked my account down pretty quickly on the first week, but you can see I'm already $1.17 higher than I was at the end of my first week. So I'm making my way back to break even. That was kind of an expensive trade for me, so I'm not sure I'm going to take any more trades today. And also, yeah, that's like way above. I don't have a goal because I don't want to try to, I don't want to get greedy or try to keep trading till I hit my goal. My goal is to be in the green. But if I had a goal, it would be, I guess, about 75 cents, because I'm only trading with, definitely, I'm not even trading with half my account per day. I'm trading with like a third of it. So 50 cents actually would be 1% of a third of my account. So here I made 227. That's like 5 times what my would-be daily goal is. So I should probably just take it and run and hang out for the rest of the day. And like I said, I had like $60 something in settled cash, and there's only 13. I'll have more, like around 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. This will bump up quite a bit because the money that I used on Friday will be there. But yeah, that's it. So it was a good trade. That's the first time in quite a while that I've seen an opportunity like that pop up. So maybe it's because the election is finally over and we can get back to making some money in the stock market again. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video and learned something. And I might make a video later, even though I'm not trading. So look out for that. Let me know if you have any questions or comments below. Sorry I'm whispering, but it's so early and my wife's still asleep, so that's the reason. Take care, guys. Happy trading.